Hello, everyone. My name is Araceli Esparza. I'm the founder of Midwest Mujeres.
I'm Jonathan Delgado, Secretary of the Board, and a proud supporter of the Midwest Mujeres and its endeavors to make our community better.
Do you want me?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Okay.
Your name?
Um, Hi, I am Maria Banet Lopez, and I am an educator of 14 years. But I am also a stylist, social stylist, and so I was attracted to Mujeres, Midwest Mujeres, because I love the vision. I love that it empowers women to build dreams and pursue them.
So one thing we all have in common is that in January we kind of flipped the script on Dia de los Reyes, which is the day of All Kings Day, right? January 6th, I do believe. And we flipped the script. We called it Reinas en Roscas, and we took over the Spark Building on a kind of a chilly January in Wisconsin and brought together over 60 Latinos and Latinas in this time in a space that isn't traditionally where we at. And we had a little corner where we invited our community to write their dreams, to share their dreams. And we have with us like literally close to 30 of these cards. And I read them and I almost cried. I did cry in so many of them. And so many of these I saw myself. I just saw myself. I saw this younger person of myself. Like this one, I'll share with you. My dream this year is to open my coffee shop and export my parents' homegrown organic coffee from Mexico to Madison, travel and visit new countries with familia, further my education, help others, buy a car, and take my parents on vacation. If that's not me when I was 25, I don't know who. I mean, like literally, when I read that, I started tearing up because I'm like, that's me. That's a younger me, and that's what Midwest Mujeres is about. I feel like I've already fulfilled my mission. When I read that, I was like, yeah, that's it. That's the sauce. That is exactly what been wanting to do for Midwest Mujeres is ensure that la cultura, ese corazón, that corazón doesn't go away from us just because we've been here. We've been assimilated, acculturated. We speak so Midwestern-esque. But to know that the corazón, the heart is still there. And that's what we're trying to build is that community around our dreams. So each of them have kind of gone through hopefully maybe you're watching this, the persons who have written these, and we've gone through your cards, and just so you know, it means a lot. It means a lot that you took the time to write your dreams. And oftentimes in the United States, we find ourselves encountering that wage gap that hinders our dreams. And go ahead, John. You were talking about us being las más fuertes.
Women are leading the economic engine of our country right now, especially Latinas, and I think it's important to capture some of that through these readings. And this dream that was shared was my dream is to be able to make money using my creativity and empower myself through empowering other women. I believe in being supportive and helping others reach goals that work within the community that also believe the same. I think one of the main things that we see as a commonality in all of these dreams is it's based and rooted in community.
Yeah.
And so that's like one of the things that I love the most about the women that are doing this work is that the work that they're doing is within the community, and not only does it uplift them, it uplifts the community.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I really, the Spark Building has brought a lot of us, great joy. So we're very thankful to American Family, social impact, for corporate responsibility for, hosting us here and utilizing the space as a place of experiment, experiment and to build community.
Let me go ahead and share
Yes.
the one that I picked. And
Yes.
I picked it because I think I really connected with it, but I think a lot more women would probably connect with this as well. And I'll explain why. But this person says, my sueño es involucrarme más en eventos como este, socializar, ayudar en mi comunidad y tener tiempo para mí misma, aprendiendo y encontrando amigos. And so the line that really just really caught my attention was the tener tiempo para mí misma, like have more time for myself. As a woman, I think, oftentimes we carry so many roles, just like the nurturing piece.
Yeah.
And it's like we forget about ourselves. And so, what a better group like Midwest Mujeres to find other women who are trying to just do the same,
Yeah.
And it starts with simply just that, I think.
Just know you're not alone.
You're
right?
not alone.
Building that community.
You need to find time for yourself, build community, follow your goals, your dreams, and it's an empowering thing,
Absolutely, Maria. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, you were there at our event.
Yeah.
What can you tell our audience?
Oh my gosh! So this was my first event.
Yeah.
At Midwest Mujeres, and there was just something so special about that event. Just feeling like, oh my gosh, these are my people, and because it's such a lonely world out there, when you're like the trailblazer, like that you were speaking of, it's a hard road. It's not easy, and nobody else is doing it alongside with you, and so it feels lonely. And finding a group like this that it's like, well, wait a minute, you're not alone, and we're all here to help you through it. That's just what we need, what everyone seeks, the sense of belonging, right? We all feel, or we all need that sense of belonging. And so I think everyone should have the opportunity to join something like this.
Or you start your own circle. I'm going to read one more. To be able to make more friends and get to know other biracial families that my children can be around. Absolutely. I feel like Midwest Mujeres is definitely that cross-cultural. We have Puerto Ricans in our leadership. We are open to trans women. We are open to bisexual, lesbian women, LGBTQ folks, first-gen single parents, single moms, single people. I mean, we are open. We're definitely wanting to be that opening place where there's belonging there, and what keeps us connected is cultura. Go ahead.
One thing that
Yeah.
one thing that stood out to me was this particular dream was to see people without suspicion, to develop more of my soft skill sets, and of course, to be happy. I think that speaks to so much of what this community is all about. I think, when you see a group of women working together, I think the idea is they look past the surface level things and are able to see things and experience things on a level that a lot of people have a hard time doing. What I love about this organization and Midwest Mujeres is their goal to end the gender wage gap, specifically with women of color, which is way larger than it should be. And as a man, I think we have to be able to support our women in their efforts, in their things that they are doing, their endeavors, their goals, because without us, they can't. And without them, we can't. And I think it's super important that we, as men, take on this role of supporting y'all and the things that you are doing, because you make the world go round. And we really, I, myself, and men, I'm speaking to men, should really be supporting our women, and seeing people without suspicion is something that is a terror to our communities. And I think that as men, we do that, and we need to not do that and support our women.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Beautifully said.
Couldn't she said. One last one I have here is network more in person and online, promote myself and my business, attend more events, create virtual consults to cater to people of color. That's all me. I was like, that is the only reason I started all of this was because I wanted to do things more virtual, because I wanted to find a work balance between my child who has a disability to being a mother to being a partner. All of those balances required me to do things digitally online that I had never done before. And I don't want you to think that you have to do that alone, that you have someone in the virtual digital online community too that will cheer you on, that will be that like, will be that follow, and that share. So I hope that you all continue to support us at Midwest Mujeres. Any last words, friends?
This is a place for men as well. This is something that we really need your support in. And so if you're a fella, a man, a gentleman, this is a space for you to show your support for the ladies in your life.
You're not alone, and you have so many people that want to help you succeed.
Absolutely. Thank you all. We hope you enjoyed this, our little conversation, a little improv conversation. Thank you so much again for sharing your dreams. And just so you know, I cherished every single one of these cards, and I take them to heart that you took the time to write your dreams with us. Gracias.